Hey, if everybody's there, I know this said that we were starting at noon. We had to push it back to 12:25, so you're more than welcome to stay on, and we will be starting shortly.
Ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, welcome to the spelling bee. All right, and congratulations. We got about 20 of you guys in here because you guys were the top 20 on the written test. So you qualified to be here today. So great job on that. We have Mr. Mattis helping us out today, Mrs. Terrell, Mrs. Botswinski, and Mrs. Robinson. She might have to leave for a little bit. But Mrs. Botswinski is going to be our pronouncer.
Mhm. It's an official title.
So she's going to be the one that's giving you the word. So you're going to watch her, okay, to know what word you have to spell. Miss Terrell and Mr. Mattis will be recording who got it correct, who got it incorrect. I will be a judge. All right, so I'll be saying whether it was correct or incorrect. Okay, you're going to come up to this green spot here. Okay, this is where you need to stand. So you're seen, okay, by the stream there, and you're looking straight at Mrs. Botswinski so she can see your mouth. If you have a mask on, totally okay. You might want to drop that mask as you're talking so we're able to hear you clearly. Because if we can't hear you clearly, we may call it incorrect, even though you spelled it correctly because we couldn't quite understood what you said.
Colton, you can leave it on at your seat. if
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can leave it
funny.
on at your
Yeah.
seat.
It's up to you.
You can leave it on until maybe you get up here, okay? We are going to do a practice round, okay, with a few words. So you guys will come up here just to get an idea of what you will be doing. So you're not nervous on your first word. So practice round we'll do here first, and then we'll go on to the actual competition. Another thing we need to talk about is expectations when you guys are out here in the audience. You don't want to be distracting towards the other spellers. Be respectful, all right, to them. Once you are out, if I say that is incorrect, I'm sorry, okay, you're out. It's single elimination, all right? You are welcome to head back to your seat and hang out for the rest of the competition, or you are welcome to head back to your classroom quietly. Those are your choices.
And we will do that at the end of the round.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Okay, so at the end of the round, we'll say this is the end of round one. Before we start round two, does anybody want to do it? Okay, and that's the time you would probably head back to your class. Forward.
So, like, are you calling from like the rows, or do you have like a list?
We have a list of people. It's going to go in alphabetical order of first name. So that's why we will be starting with, I believe, Abby. Okay, and then it will go down to who's our last person.
Zach.
Zoe.
Zoe.
Oh,
Zoe.
Zoe's
Oh,
not
Zoe's
here,
not
right?
here
She's
today.
okay. So Zach.
Question. Great question. We're going to go over the rules right now. Okay. So the rules when you are up here spelling, that you are allowed to ask Mrs. Botswinski for a definition if you're not quite sure what word she is saying. Okay, you can ask for a definition of it. You can also ask for the origin of the word, where it came from. If you don't know what that means, I wouldn't ask it. Okay, you don't need to know it. Great question on the capitals. If there is a capital in the word, like it's a name of, it's a proper noun, the name of something, like you said, a state, Michigan. You can say capital M. We won't mark that incorrect, but we also won't say it's incorrect if you don't capitalize. You don't have to, in other words. Here's the big one that really is kind of confusing for people. You can't start over on your spelling. Okay, so if you're spelling Michigan and you say M-I-S, there you go. Wait, never mind. M-I-C, we're not going to have you guys start over on your word. I believe that is what we did last year. Is that correct?
We did. They were allowed to repeat, but couldn't change any letters. So
So that's what I
yeah,
got
but
from
then
it.
we have to. Yes. Yep.
So once you say that incorrect letter, you kind of have to go with it. So make sure you're very careful when pronouncing. Don't go too fast. Does that make sense? Homonyms are when words are very similar to each other. Like bat. I guess those weren't. What's an example of a homonym?
Here I have a whole lane. Prize, beak, cell.
Okay. So, if the word is similar to another word, Mrs. Batswinski will probably give you a definition so you know which word she is talking about. Okay? If you still don't know, maybe you can ask for the definition of yourself if you're confused. All right, so we're going to start the practice round, but before we do you guys have any questions on how this works? We're going to go in order every single time. Ms. Tara will probably be calling out names for the first round, just so we know the order. And next time, pay attention who you're behind so you're ready to go when it's your turn. All right, Lewis?
So the practice round, if you get it wrong, you're not wrong.
You're not out. Just a practice round. Okay? Am I missing anything else?
They can ask me to use it in a sentence, right?
Okay.
Or am I giving them a sentence automatically? Of all the amazing notes I took from last year,
I think they can ask.
they can ask, I think. So they can ask the definition,
Or use it in a
origin,
sentence.
or use it in a sentence.
Okay, you guys
Yes.
are allowed to ask if you can use it in a sentence. So Mrs. Batswinski will put it in a sentence for you if you need to understand the word a little bit better.
You have to use apostrophes and hyphens.
Yes, I don't believe there's going to be any.
Yeah, I don't think there are. I didn't see any of those, so we should be fine.
So I don't see any of those. Maybe it's some of the words. If there is a hyphen, you have to say hyphen, or if there's an apostrophe, you have to say apostrophe. I'm good. All right. Let's get started with our practice round.
So we were just saying last year too, our judges were correct and incorrect. We need another.
Yep, I got it. I was ready with it.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna start with this.
For practice?
Yep, and then I'm starting here for round one.
Okay.
Okay, so you go.
Okay, Abby Smith, step up to the green circle.
Hi, take a deep breath. Okay, all right, so this is just practice, right? So this word could be confused with a similar word, tummy. It's a noun, abdomen, belly, or stomach. So tummy.
Oh, I also forgot to tell you, when you are up here, you need to say the word. So Abby's going to say tummy. Then she's going to spell it. And when she's done spelling it, she's going to say tummy again. Okay?
So tummy. So repeat the word.
Tummy.
Very good. Then
And
you
then
can
go
spell
ahead
it.
and spell it.
T-U-M-M-Y.
And then you say the word again.
Tummy.
Correct.
Very good.
Okay, so you go back and head to your seat.
Chloe White,
This word could be confused with a similar word, nook. It's a noun, a remote, secluded, sheltered, or out of the way place or part. Nook.
Correct. Hold on for a second, Chloe. So next time we're going to say nook, N-O-O-K, nook. All right?
Cohen,
This word has a homonym, lane. It is a noun, a narrow passageway between fences or hedges that is not traveled as a high road. Lane.
Lane. L-A-N-E. Lane.
Correct. Hey guys, back there in the corner. Let's hold
Colton,
off on the talking, okay?
So this word could be confused with a similar word, mice. It's a plural noun, small, mobile, manual devices that control movement of the cursor and selection of functions on a computer display. Mice.
Nice. M-I-C-E. Nice.
Correct.
Daniel,
Good.
Idea.
Idea. I-D-E-A. Idea.
Correct.
Eli,
This word has a homonym. Gone. It is a verb. Moved away from something. Passed away from one point to or toward another that is regarded as farther away. Gone.
Gone. G-O-N-E. Gone.
Correct.
X,
Upon.
Upon. A-P-O-N. Upon.
Incorrect. So, U-P-O-N.
This is just practice, so
Just
you're
practice, so you're still in. And maybe next time, if you want to ask for a definition too,
Yep.
you can do that, okay? So remember that. Say, can I get a definition? And Mrs. B will give that to you.
Grace,
okay. Singing.
Singing. S-I-N-G-I-N-G. Singing.
Correct.
Isabella,
This word could be confused with a similar word, oil. It's a noun. Any of various substances that typically are noxious, combustible liquids, or solids easily liquefiable on warming. Oil.
Oil. O-I-L. Oil.
Correct.
Kendall,
Track.
T-R-C-K. Track.
Incorrect. Leave that A in there. T-R-A-C.
Kennedy,
Slide.
Slide. S-L-I-D-E.
Correct.
Colton Snyder,
This word could be confused with a similar word, large. It's an adjective, exceeding most other things of like kind in bulk, capacity, quantity. Large.
Large. L-A-R-G-E. Large.
Correct.
Lewis,
This word has a homonym. Plates. It's a plural noun. Shallow, usually circular vessels, as of china, wood, or plastic, from which food is eaten. Plates.
Plates. P-L-A-T-E-S. Plates.
Correct.
Lila,
This word has a homonym. Cell. It's a noun. One of the compartments of a honeycomb. Cell.
Cell. S-E-L-L. Cell.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It's a C.
Logan,
This word has a homonym. Beak. It's a noun. The bill of a bird. Beak.
Beak. B-E-A-K. Beak.
Correct.
Maggie,
This word has a homonym. Prize. It's an adjective. Having been awarded or being worthy of an honor or reward striven for in a competitive contest. Prize.
Prize. P-R-I-Z-E. Prize.
Correct.
Nathan,
Stopped.
Stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D.
Correct.
Peyton, turning,
Turning. Turing. Turning.
Correct.
So it's Turning.
Romeo.
Sorry, just practice round.
This word has a homonym, pain. It's a noun, a state of physical or mental lack of well-being or physical or mental uneasiness that ranges from mild discomfort or dull distress. Pain.
Pain. P-A-I-N. Pain.
Correct.
Zach. Shelter.
Shelter. S-H-E-L-T-E-R. Shelter.
Correct. So that will be the end of our practice round. So now, if it is incorrect, you will have to sit down. At the end of the round, you'll be given the choice to go back to your classroom.
And there is a lot of whispering and talking going on. We cannot have that. We have to be able to hear the spelling. So if you are in a spot right now where you're not going to be able to control that, I would switch seats. Okay? And when you're spelling, make sure that you are saying it nice and loud so that your moms and dads can hear at home on the video. Okay?
Yeah. Cohen, question?
So like you asked her to like repeat the word, could hear.
What?
Could you ask her to repeat the word if you couldn't hear?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Keep that voice level to a minimum. Let's not talk, okay? We are getting started. Here we go.
Abby Smith. Blurted.
B-L-U-R-T-E-D.
Correct.
You have a seat. Chloe. Baskets.
Baskets. B-A-S-S-K-E.
Incorrect.
Cohen. Focus.
Focus. F-O-C-U-S. Focus.
Correct.
Colton Whitford. Polish.
Polish. P-O-L-I-S-H. Polish.
Correct.
Daniel. Detail.
Detail. D-E-T-A-I-L. Detail.
Correct.
Eli. Gusto.
Gusto. G-U-S-T-O. Gusto.
Correct.
X. Salad.
Salad. S-A-L-A-D. Salad.
Correct.
Grace. Whiskers.
Whiskers. W-H-I-S-C-K-E-R-S. Whiskers.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Isabella. This word could be confused with a similar word. It's a plural noun. Goggles. Eye coverings resembling spectacles but with shields at the sides and short projecting eye tubes with the glass fixed in the front end used to protect the eyes. Goggles.
Goggles. G-O-G-G-L-E-S. Goggles.
Correct.
Kendall. Feline.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Kennedy.
Reveal.
Review. R-E-V-E-A-L. Review.
Correct.
Colton Snyder.
This word could be confused with a similar word, embers. It's a plural noun, slowly cooling emotions, memories, ideas, or responses from past experience that are still capable of being enlivened. Embers.
Embers. E-M-E-E-R-S.
Yeah. Did you hear?
I did, but I'm unsure of the third letter, so I would just have him repeat it.
Okay.
Can you repeat that for me?
Embers. E-M-B-E-E-R-S.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Lewis.
Aware.
Aware. A-W-A-R-E. Aware.
Lila.
Wallet.
W-A-L-L-E-T.
Correct.
Logan.
Texas.
Texas. T-E-X-A-S. Texas.
Correct.
Maggie.
40.
40. F-O-R-T-Y. 40.
Correct.
Nathan.
So this word could be confused with a similar word, wrenches. It's a plural noun, hand tools that usually consist of a bar or lever with adapted or adjustable jaws. Wrenches.
Wrenches. W-R-E-N-C-H-E-S.
Correct.
Peyton.
This word has a near hominin, kitchen. It's a noun. The personnel that prepares, cooks, and serves food. Kitchen.
Kitchen. K-I-T-C-H-E-N. Kitchen. Correct.
Romeo.
So this word has a near hominin, impolite. It's an adjective, lacking in courteous behavior, in etiquette, or in consideration of others. Impolite.
Impolite. I-M-P-O-L-I-T-E. Impolite.
Correct.
Zach.
So this word could be confused with a similar word, capture. It's a verb, to get control or secure domination of, to take over. Capture.
Capture. C-A-P-T-U-R-E. Capture.
Correct. Right, so I believe that is the end of round 2. If you ended up getting your word incorrect, you are welcome to head back to your class now. Okay, if you want to stay and hang out, that's fine as well. All right, it's totally up to you. Okay. Go. Quickly.
How many kids do we have?
Thanks.
2.
All right, so just so you guys know, I was in a spelling bee in 5th grade. I had to stand up in front of the whole school in the auditorium. And I got out in the first round. All right, so if you just got out, you're with me. I turned out okay.
I have a worse story than that.
Uh-oh.
I have a good one too.
Yep. Sixth grade, kid was in the finals, and his mom was out watching, mouthing how to spell the words.
Cheater, cheater.
Yeah. And it busted, and then he was out, done. Can you believe that?
That is not.
I know it.
That's not it.
Yep.
The last school I was at, my wife ran the spelling bee for the school, so she made me help out. I'm the worst speller in the world. I had to get up in front of the whole school and read the rules, and she just said to do an example, so I chose school, and I said school, CHOOL, school. So it happens.
Yeah.
I got nervous.
I was the president of the after school spelling club in 8th grade because I did so bad on the tests every week. I had to stay after school and take them over. Also a bad
So you're
speller.
the president.
Yep, I was the
I
president.
like it.
And sometimes the only member of that club.
All right, we are going to start round 2, guys, okay?
Abby.
Circus.
CIRUS.
Incorrect. Sorry.
Cohen.
This word has a hominin. Camera. It's a noun, a device that consists of a light-proof chamber with an aperture fitted with a lens and a shutter through which the image of an object is projected onto a surface for recording. Camera.
Correct.
Colton Whitford.
Ordinary.
Ordinary. ORDINARY. Ordinary.
Correct.
Daniel.
This word has a near hominin. Hull. It's a noun. The frame or body of a ship. What are you guys doing? Yeah. No. Okay, sorry, we're going to start that all over, okay? All right. So this word has a near hominin. Hull. It's a noun. The frame or body of a ship exclusive of masts, yards, sails, and rigging. Hull.
Hull. HULL. Hull.
Correct.
Eli.
So this word could be confused with a similar word. Playlist. It's a noun. Aaron has a playlist of classical music to listen to while studying. Playlist.
Playlist. PLAYLIST. Playlist.
Correct.
X.
Trickster.
Trickster. TRICKSTER. Trickster.
Correct.
Isabella.
This word has a hominin. Dire. It's an adjective demanding immediate action to fend off disastrous consequences. Dire.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The school was in dire need of a technology upgrade. The computers still used floppy disks. Dire.
Dire. DIER. Dire.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Kennedy.
Sitcom.
Sitcom. SITCOM. Sitcom.
Correct.
Lewis? This word has a hominin. Indie. It's a noun. Something such as a record or film produced by an unaffiliated company. Indie.
Can you use it in a sentence?
You've probably never heard of my favorite film, sniffed the hipster. It's an indie.
Indian. INDIE. Indian.
Correct.
Lila.
Scrolls. Causes text or graphics on a display screen to move vertically or horizontally using one line or column at a time, as if by unrolling a long strip used as the body of a written document.
Scroll. SCRO.
Oh, I'm going to stop you 1 second. The word is scrolls. So can you say it one more time?
Scrolls. SCROO. No. Yeah. OOLS.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Logan.
Detect.
Detect. DETECT. Detect.
Correct.
Maggie.
Savor.
Savor. SAVOR. Savor.
Correct.
Nathan.
This word could be confused with a similar word, eyesore. It's a noun, something offensive to the sight, eyesore.
EYESORE. Eyesore.
Correct.
Peyton.
Scarf.
SCRAF. Scarf. Sorry, that's incorrect. Okay.
Romeo.
Pineapple.
PINEAPPLE. Pineapple.
Correct. I have to mess up
Zach.
Okay. One more thing to pay attention to. Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. HEDGEHOG. Hedgehog.
Correct.
That's the end of round 2.
End of round 2. If there's anybody that would like to go back to class that is not in the competition anymore, you're welcome to. Question? We're gonna go fast, man. We can't do this every round. Everybody else gotta go really quick. All right.
I'm gonna add that to my notes for next year.
I didn't think about that. Use the restroom.
Yeah.
Good call. I saw that in the rules. It said that stop as soon as you
Well,
can.
that-
If they say the singular instead of the
Yeah.
plural before you start.
oh, it's automatically spelled.
So what a couple of us have done so far is we've just mixed up 2 words next to each other. So just make sure you're being careful as you spell through it, okay? If you use the correct letters, you just might have switched 2 of them.
We used up all of our intermission material on
Yeah.
the first
I know,
one.
that was silent.
Oh, Mrs. Robinson, did you participate in a spelling bee? Do you have any stories?
only in the class spelling bees, and I always got out in the first round. I'm not a good speller.
See, your principal out in the first round.
Not a good speller.
Seems to be a theme with spellers and educators.
Not
Right,
good.
you're all already good
I was a
spellers
math
because
teacher
you
for a
made the
reason.
first round.
Here.
Yeah. This is further than I would have made it.
Cohen.
Nile.
A definition, please.
A river 4,160 miles long in eastern Africa.
N I L E.
Correct. Make sure to say the word after you're done, okay?
Colton.
Inclined.
Inclined. E-N-C-L-I-N-E-D. Inclined.
Did you hear E? Yeah. I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Daniel.
Squints.
Squints. SQUINTS. Squints.
Correct.
Eli.
Wardrobe.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Callista screamed when her brother jumped out of the wardrobe.
W-A-R-D-R-O-B-E. Wardrobe.
Correct.
X.
Irregular.
Irregular. I-R-R-E-G-U-L-A-R. Irregular.
Correct.
Kennedy.
Texture.
Texture. TEXTURE. Texture.
Correct.
Lewis.
Cringed.
Cringed. C-R-I-N-G-E-D. Cringed.
Correct.
Logan.
Wizard.
Wizard. W-I-Z-A-R-D. Wizard.
Maggie.
Vibrant.
Vibrant. V-I-B-R-A-N-T. Vibrant.
Correct.
Nathan.
Did I say correct on the last one? So-
No, you didn't. That's why I love you. Gotcha. Basically.
Basically, BASIKALLY. Basically.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Romeo.
Jamestown.
JAMESTOWN. Jamestown.
Correct.
Zach.
So this word could be confused with a similar word, ogre. It's a noun. A hideous giant represented in fairy tales and folklore is feeding on human beings. A monster. Ogre.
Ogre. O-G-R-E. Ogre.
Correct.
That's the end of round 3.
Cohen.
That's end of round 3.
And in round 3, we're going to start round 4. Before we head out, does anyone want to go back to their classroom? Great job, Lord. All right, let's begin round 4 then.
Cohen.
Caverns.
Definition.
Underground chambers, often large or indefinite in extent. Caverns.
C A V E R N S. Caverns.
Correct.
Daniel.
Fidgeting.
Fidgeting. F I D G E T I N G. Fidgeting.
Correct.
Eli.
So this word could be confused with a similar word. Dependable. It's an adjective. Trustworthy. So dependable.
Dependable. D E P A N D A B L A. Dependable.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
This word has a hominin. Weird. It's an adjective. Curious in nature or appearance, of strange or extraordinary character, odd or unusual. Weird.
Weird. W-E-I-R-D. Weird.
Correct.
Kennedy.
Lavished.
Lavish. L A V I S H E.
Correct.
Lewis.
Cobblestone.
Cobblestone. C-O-B-B-L-E-S-T-O-N-E. Cobblestone.
Correct.
Logan.
Scrawny.
Scrawny. S C R A W N E Y.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Maggie.
This word has a hominin. Mutual. It's an adjective. And it means shared in common, enjoyed by each. Mutual.
Mutual. M-U-T-A-L. Mutual.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Romeo.
Neptune.
N-E-P-T-U-N-E. Neptune.
Correct.
Zach.
Alibi.
Alibi. A-L-I-B-Y. Alibi.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
That is the end of round 4.
Is there anybody else that would like to head back to your class? You can do so now.
5, 6, 7, 8. Colin, Daniel, X, Isabel.
She's all up front.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yes, sorry.
One's still spread out.
Kennedy, Lewis, Maggie. Oh, you're right. 6.
And then
Yep.
6.
Let's get our, who are the 6?
Cohen, Pierce, Daniel Hernandez, X Ingalls, Kennedy Miller, Lewis Wynn,
and Romeo Azarella.
Okay, if you're still in, let's have you come up to the front of the 6 here. Okay, I'm gonna have you move back a little bit. Just so we're quicker to the spot here. All right, we are going to begin round 5.
Cohen. So this word could be confused with a similar word, invasions. It's a plural noun. Hostile entrances or armed attacks on the property or territory of another for conquest or plunder. Invasions.
I N V A S I O N S. Invasions.
Correct.
Daniel.
Adorned.
Adorned. ADORNDED. Adorned.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
X. Telescope.
Telescope. TELESCOPE. Telescope.
Correct.
Kennedy.
Surrounded.
Surrounded. SURROUNDED.
Incorrect. I'm sorry.
Lewis. Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. JUNETEENTH. Juneteenth.
Correct.
Romeo. Sardine.
Sardine. SARDINE. Sardine.
Correct.
It's the end of round 5.
You have 1, 2, 3.
We're left here. Okay. We're going to begin round 6. Now, one thing to note is if everyone gets it wrong in this round, we will do another round with all 4 of you in it again. Okay, if you're the only one who gets it correct in this round, you're not necessarily the champion yet. You'll have to get the next word correct. Okay. If you want to head back to your class now, you're welcome to.
I know. I know. That's I don't want that job. Yeah, dream killer.
All right, let's begin round 6.
Cohen. Orientation.
O R E N T A T I O N.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
X. So this word could be confused with a similar word, decimal. It's an adjective, and it means subdivided into 10th or 100th units. Decimal.
Decimal. DECIMAL. Decimal.
Correct.
Lewis? So this word has a homonym, conquers. It's a plural noun. a game popular in England in which each player swings a horse chestnut or originally a snail shell threaded on a string to try to break one held by an opponent. Conquers.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Libby and Abe spent all afternoon collecting chestnuts so they could play Conquers.
Conquers. CONQEURS. Conquers.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Romeo.
Dingoes.
Dingoes. DINGOS. Dingoes.
Sorry, that is incorrect. So I believe we only have one person left.
That's correct.
So that is X. Okay, X, this is what we would call the championship word. Okay,
Go back to those three for a runner-up.
yes,
Okay.
yes, we will do a tiebreaker with you three to see who our runner-up is, okay, after our championship
Yep.
word. So here's how it works. This is the championship word. If you get this word correct, you are the Spelling Bee champion of Pine Street. If you get it incorrect, then all of us are back in these four.
That we're in this round.
Yeah.
Okay. Archduke.
Archduke. ARCHDUKE. Archduke.
Correct.
Great job, X.
There we go. So we are going to do a tiebreaker with you three that are left, okay, to see who our runner-up is. X is the champion. Okay. All right.
So should we go back to alphabetical order?
If we'll go back to Cohen, you're up.
Novice.
Definition, please.
One who has had no previous training or experience in a specific field or activity. A beginner. Novice.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yufa is a novice on the flute, but has played other instruments for years.
N O V I C E. Novice.
Correct.
Lewis. Ostriches.
Can you use it in a sentence?
To avoid detection, ostriches lie on the ground and stretch their necks out flat, but they do not bury their heads in the sand. Ostriches.
Ostriches. I messed up. Can I just restart? Or
I think we decided that
Yeah.
we weren't going to restart. So I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Romeo.
This word has a hominin. Symbol. It's a noun, a visible sign of something, such as a concept or an institution that is visible. Symbol.
Symbol. SIMBLE. Symbol.
Sorry, that is incorrect. So Cohen, this is your runner-up word. All right, step that up. So you need to get this one for the runner-up. Okay.
Expanse.
E X S P A N C.
Sorry, that is incorrect. We should.
So what's the Rebecca?
We're gonna have to go. You three back up.
Yeah.
All right, Cohen, you're back up.
I'm gonna go page 33. Emitting.
Can you say the word again?
Emitting.
E M I D I N G. Emitting.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Lewis. Granules.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The baby loved that the granules of brown sugar stuck to her face like a beard.
Granules. GRANULALS. Granules.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Romeo.
So this word could be confused with a similar word, contorted. It's a verb. It means twisted or twisted together, especially in a strained or violent manner. Contorted.
Contorted.
CONTORTED. Contorted.
Correct. Okay, so Romeo, you're up again for your runner-up word. Okay, so you need to get this one correct to be the runner-up.
Invigorating.
Can you say in a sentence?
After so much time indoors, Randy found the fresh air to be invigorating,
The definition.
causing something to become more active and lively or stimulating. Invigorating.
Invigorating. INVIGORATING. Invigorating.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Cohen, you're up.
This word could be confused with a similar word, contraption. It's a noun, a newfangled or complicated device, usually used in mild scorn or indulgence. Contraption.
CONTRAPTION. Contraption.
Correct.
Lewis. Radiation.
Radiation. RADITIONS.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Romeo.
This word has a hominin. Oh, sorry. Skipping that one. So this word could be confused with a similar word. Tartan. It's a noun, a twilled woolen fabric with a plaid textile design of Scottish origin, consisting of stripes of varying width and color against a solid ground. Tartan.
Tartan. TARIN. Tartan.
Sorry, that is incorrect. All right, you need to get this one going, okay? For the runner-up, go ahead.
Technique.
T E Q. Wait, no.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
I know how to spell that.
I know. Stressing out, aren't we?
What time is it?
It's
1:25.
1:25.
And
If you want to head back to your classroom, you're welcome to head back to your classroom. If you want to see how this plays out, you're welcome to see that too.
You're up, Cohen.
Cohen, you're back up.
Did it like score it and how they locked it after they said the final was like something unless you just but
Yeah.
different rules.
Right. I'm just making that up.
That's right.
Dutifully.
definition, please.
In a manner of willing obedience. Dutifully.
Use it on seconds, please.
Henrietta dutifully visited her ailing grandmother.
What's the origin of it?
This word is from a Latin-derived French word plus English combining forms. Dutifully.
D U D E I F L Y. Dutifully.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Lewis? Mournful.
Can you use it in science, please?
Ivan the dog made a mournful little noise when his human refused to share the last bite of steak. Mournful.
Can you? I have the definition, please.
Full of sorrow. Sad. Mournful.
Mournful. MORNFUL. Mournful.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Hi, Romeo.
Emboldened.
Definition.
Imparted courage to. Instilled with bravery or resolution enough to overcome timidity or misgiving. Emboldened.
Emboldened. I M B O L D E N T. Emboldened.
Sorry, that is incorrect. These words are just going to get harder and harder.
They do. That's
This is really previous practice ones.
there are practice ones.
Do you not have any more words left?
We have
Yeah,
so many
tons
words.
of words
No,
left.
there are.
I think like super
Trying to find a hard one.
Do
but
that?
then
super easy words, like they're all gonna get.
Yeah, so we've got these practice ones. I mean, so I don't know if we want to go, but we can do this, we can do that.
So let's go through this page,
Okay, let's see what happens.
see what happens.
Okay.
All right, Cohen, you're up.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Gushed. It's a verb. Poured, issued, flowed, or spouted copiously or violently, often used with forth or out. I'm sorry, gushed. The word is gushed.
Gushed. G U S H E D. Gushed.
Correct.
Good catch there. That's how I pronounce it. Okay, this word could be confused with a similar word. Foam. It's a noun, a light whitish mass of fine bubbles that is formed in or on the surface of a liquid by agitation, as of ocean waves, or fermentation or effervescence. Foam.
Foam. F-O-A-M. Foam.
Correct.
Speech.
Speech. S P E E C H. Speech.
Correct.
Booth.
Booth. B-O-O-T-H. Booth.
Correct.
So this word could be confused with a similar word. Matching. It's a verb. Pairing up or putting in a set as possessing equal or harmonizing attributes. Matching.
Matching. M-A-T-C-H-I-N-G. Matching.
Correct.
Studied.
Studied. S T U D I D E D. Studied.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Color.
Okay.
So this word could be confused with a similar word. This word could be confused with a similar word. Clutch. It's an adjective. Successful in a crucial situation. Clutch.
Clutch. C L U T C H. Clutch.
Correct. Yeah, they're all ordered. Okay.
China.
China. C-H-I-N-A. China.
Correct.
Yes.
Me.
Color.
Search.
S E A R C H. Search.
Correct.
This word has a homonym. Creak. It's a verb to make a prolonged grating or squeaking sound. Creak.
Creek. C-R-E-E-K. Creek.
Sorry, that is incorrect. All right. This is your runner-up word right here, Cohen. You need to get this one, and you're the runner-up. If not, Lewis is back in.
This word has a near homonym. Knife. It's a noun, a simple instrument used for cutting, consisting of a sharp edge, usually steel blade with a handle. Knife.
K N I F E. Knife.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, we have a runner-up.
Good job, Lewis. You did good, buddy.
Great job.
Nice
Way to
job,
go
guys.
to all of you guys. I know that's hard. What one little mess up on one word and it's done for you, but It's a good
All right.
experience.
Before you go, Cohen and X, I want to get your picture, and then I got everybody else's.
It's nerve wracking.
It was intense.
All right.